Hi, everyone. I am Kristen Crockett, and I am a Deserve Level coach, writing a book, Courageous Destiny 111 Secrets to Limitless Leadership, Power, and Sales. And 2020 planning is in full swing, not just for myself, but I know hundreds of people that I have been talking to and I have seen on the internet, and I am just seeing it all over the place. Make 2020 the best year ever. And as a Deserve Level coach, I feel so incredibly passionate about getting this message out there now while you're making all of your amazing plans. Deserve Level trumps everything. Your Deserve Level is like an imaginary ceiling in which you're willing to take action. If there is something that you really want in your life, like an amazing 2020 goal, and it has been out of your reach thus far throughout your lifetime, and you keep going for that goal, but it's like something happens every single time. It's like you get so far toward that success, and then boom, something always happens. It's like you self-sabotage somehow, some way, or magically, even though you had been, doing the work for over a month consecutively, you just decide to stop and you don't even understand why. That is your Deserve Level ceiling. It's like you'll go so far and then your unconscious mind will not compute and you will self-sabotage. And I feel so passionately about getting it out there right now because I had a low deserve level, and there was several things that I wanted in my life that felt like they were out of my reach. But like what I just explained, I would self-sabotage. So many of you who followed me or know my story know that I've lost over 85 pounds. I've transitioned my career. I've done things like tripled my sales in under 3 months when I first started working with my coach and mentor, Ed Bolke. I have coached others to double and triple their sales. I have coached people to lose, quite a bit of weight and. And I've done this all by raising my deserve level. So what I feel so passionately about is that, and why I decided to become a deserve level coach in the first place, was because I understood the pain of having a low deserve level. I had been overweight my entire life. And it wasn't like there are so many people out there that wear weight so well and are confident and own their space, and they don't necessarily have a low deserve level. But for me, it impacted my life in so many different ways. It impacted my confidence. It impacted the way I communicated with people. It impacted what was possible for me. It impacted how I felt, my vitality. What I would wear. You name it, it was impacting me. And all those years ago when I did hire Ed, I will never forget just being in that spot where I was like, not only was I not, I worked for a really great company. I mean, I had a really great job. It wasn't like there was this horrible thing happening, but I didn't feel fulfilled in my career. And I was looking at myself in the mirror and I just had this overwhelming sense that the weight that I was carrying on my body was a symptom of feeling helpless, of feeling powerless. And I knew enough to know that. And I remember complaining to the right person, and she introduced me to Ed. And that first call with Ed, he said to me, he's like, Kristen, excuse me. He said it right. He didn't say Christian. He said, Kristen, you get in life. This was after I complained to him for over a half hour. I have never had somebody I've never had somebody just listen to me like that. And he said, Kristen, you get in life what your unconscious mind believes you deserve. And for me, that was like a big wake up call. I don't know, like I heard that someplace that within me that I can't even explain to people, because something woke up and I got really, really angry. Not at Ed, but at me. I was like, have I been struggling with my weight my entire life because I believe I don't deserve to be thin? That all of these diet and exercise programs and, the CrossFits and the this and the that I've been trying over the years, like you'd start and then you'd stop and you'd start and you'd stop. Is really this because I don't believe I deserve my success? And I got pretty pissed. But mostly it was that first call when he said that I believed him. Like I believed him that, he went on to explain deserve level to me, that, everything you have in your life, it's there because you believe you deserve it. You believed you deserved it, so you took actions and you brought those things into your physical world. But it was the things that I didn't have in my physical world that I really wanted, like the body that I wanted and the career that I wanted and the type of mother that I wanted to be. I'm a mom of triplets, and, here I was not feeling too happy after going through over 7 years of infertility treatments. And we finally have our family, which we're so blessed to have, and I wasn't happy. And that made me really, that was a real wake-up call for me, because, that's all I wanted for so long. And then I woke up and I realized that I was in a body that I wasn't too happy with, a career I wasn't too happy with, and the symptom was me feeling pretty hopeless. And when Ed shared with me about deserve level, like that the things in my life that I had in my life, I believed I deserved, I knew I deserved them. I took the actions to go get them. I knew I deserved the triplets. I took so many actions to go get them. I want to just break in here really quick and make sure I point out, if you'll notice, deserve level does not mean entitlement level. It means you were willing to take the work, and you did the work, and you brought it into your world. And that is what I did with the triplets. We worked really hard to get the triplets, and I believed I deserved them. And I went to doctor after treatment after treatment, and I created that blessing in my life, and I'm not trying to say that there wasn't a lot of God involved in there, because there certainly was, but it made me see that whenever I really worked for something, I really believed, whenever I really wanted something in my life, I was willing to do the work. And one thing I wasn't willing to do was the consistent work in the area of my weight loss. And nor was I willing to do the consistent work in the area of finding a new career for myself, knowing that I wasn't too happy doing what I was doing. And in the first 3 months of coaching with Ed, Ed Bulkey created the deserve level shift process that I coach today. He's also my coach and mentor, and an amazing coach. And working with him in those first 3 months, I had lost my first 30 pounds and I tripled my sales. But the biggest thing that I realized was that this deserve level thing was real. It was real. It was like I was able to rewire the things that were in my unconscious mind so that I could deserve to lose the weight that I've always wanted to lose. I would be able to deserve to design my body after that. I'm like, well, heck, all I got to do is is expand my awareness and not let my unconscious mind take over. And maybe I could rewrite some code in there. Look at, I'm doing this. If anybody who's not following me right now is like, this is crazy. Just kidding. But it was a crazy place if you would consider what I wanted and how my mindset aligned with, when you have a mindset that says, there's no way you're ever going to get this, you might as well just give it up right now. And you keep acting toward that and thinking you're going to get different results without trying something new. I mean, that was my mindset. I was like, well, I guess I'll just go on another diet then. I'll cheat tonight when I get home. And, that was my deserve level. My deserve level was not willing to take the actions that it actually took to create the things in my life that I wanted. And by raising my deserve level, I was able to realize that I could think a different way. I could actually design a mindset that would align with the things that I wanted. So I'm really glad that I'm here sharing this with you today, because I just want you to know, many people, this isn't going to resonate. A lot of people will hear, there are people that will hear the word deserve level and they'll go, and they'll shut it off and they'll walk away. And that's fine. Not everybody is open to this idea. But for the ones who have, I wanted to do this for the people who have gone through the pain of self-sabotage and know what it's like to really, really want something in your life, and you keep going for it and you keep going for it and you keep going for it. And whatever reason, you get like 3/4 of the way there, boom, you go falling down again, and you're self-sabotaging and you keep quitting on the things that you want, or you procrastinate the actions that actually get you what you want. You'll find everything to do first, but not the things that actually create the thing that you want. And it hurts and it feels powerless and it feels awful when you're in that space of not being able to break through, toward your goals. So it is an honor to do what I do. I take it very seriously. I'm incredibly passionate about it. I have been working diligently for the last 6 years to be the amazing coach that I am today, to help people raise their deserve level. I have the honor of assisting, mentoring, other deserve level coaches in training, and talking about this all over, and anybody who allows me to talk about this on their podcasts, on radio, I'm just all about it, because I know that even when people just understand the concept or plant the question in their mind, wow, I really want that thing in my life, but do I not believe I deserve it? Just asking yourself that question be like, can have you stop and go, oh, heck no, I'm going to go make that call anyway. I'm going to go ahead and order a salad now instead of a pizza. It'll have you take a different action than you would have normally took. And that creates miracles. And I don't say that lightly. I've seen it create miracles for people over and over again. Clients of mine who, set out to raise their, deserve level in making money, and all of a sudden have all kinds of miracles, like, oh my gosh, I'm just now dating this amazing man, or, some kind of miracle that they didn't expect. And it's not an accident, because as you start to understand that your mind is really working on almost like old newspapers, like things from the past that don't need to control you in your future, you can start to become aware and rewrite and come up with strategies around what's automatically programmed into that beautiful mind of yours. I like to call my mind my beautiful mind, because it's very active, and I have an inner critic that can be extremely loud. But what I am so grateful for today, especially here entering into my own 2020 planning, is I don't have to listen to everything that I think. I can actually detach myself from everything that I think if it's moving me away from what I want. And I have that gift of discernment that I didn't have 6 years ago. And if I can give people one thing in this world, it's that ability to discern that automatic pilot and that inner critic and all the things that it's saying, it doesn't really have to be the truth. You get choice in the matter. You get the power to decide whether you're going to listen to that inner critic or you're going to create something new. And the more you practice a new way of thinking, the more you surrender to consistent actions toward what you want, the more strategies that you put in place to keep yourself accountable for creating that life that you really deserve, which is everything that you want, the faster you'll go and the higher you'll raise your deserve level and the easier and getting really, really big and great results become. So you have your choice right now in 2020. You know, as you prepare for 2020, you can do this on your own. You can read a book. You can get an accountability partner. You can look at some of the other coaches that are out there. And if you really want to go for it and you want to make things easy and natural and instinctive, I'll tell you what, I would hire a deserve level coach in a heartbeat. When you hire a deserve level coach and things become natural and instinctive, it's because we're coaching you to get some of that 95% of your mind's power that's stored in your unconscious mind right now, that's controlling you from hiding, out into the open so you can design something that works for you and you can start to actually reprogram your mindset and get what you really deserve, which, like I said, is everything that you want. So if you would like an introduction, if you would like to ask me any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. I am looking for some courageous people who really want to reprogram and reprogram their unconscious mind, raise their deserve level, and get everything they want in 2020. And if that's you, that's fabulous. Reach out to me. Go ahead and put a comment on this link saying contact me, or 2020 here I come, and we'll connect and we'll see what raising your deserve level in the context of your life could do for you. So, all right, you guys have an amazing day, and please let me know if you have any questions. All the best.